This is Mehak Verma of class 800 from Holy Child Public School. Today, we will cover a topic of science, which is coal and petroleum. Coal is one of the fuel used to cook food. Earlier, it was used in railway engines to produce steam to run engines. It is also used in thermal power plants to generate electricity. Now, let's learn about the story of coal. Do you know, about 300 million years ago, the earth had dense forest. Due to natural processes like flooding, these forests got buried under the soil. As more soil deposited over them, they were compressed. Under high pressure and high temperature, dead plants got converted into coal. Coal contains mainly carbon. The slow process of conversion of dead vegetation into coal is called carbonization. Coal is also a fossil fuel. When it is heated in air, it produces mainly carbon dioxide gas. We can obtain some useful substances from coal. These are coke, coal tar and coal gas. Coke is a tough, porous and black substance. It is an almost pure form of carbon. It is used in manufacture of steel and in extraction of many metals. Coal tar is a black thick liquid with an unpleasant smell. It is a mixture of about 200 substances. It is used in manufacturing of perfumes, paints, dyes, even naphthalene balls are also obtained from coal tar. Coal gas. It is obtained during the process of coal to get coke. The process of obtaining coke from coal is called destructive distillation of coal.
Destructive distillation of coal. The combustion of fuel in the absence of air is called destructive distillation of fuel. Objective: to understand destructive distillation of coal. Here are two glass tubes. One contains coal while other tube contains some water. When the burner heat up the coal, it releases some colorless vapors. These vapors, when come in another test tube, these vapors condense to form black viscous layer called coal tar. While some other vapors get dissolved in water to form a colorless layer, this layer is called ammoniacal liquor. Lastly, unreacted vapors are released through the outlet of this tube called coal gas. The material left behind in the horizontal tube is called coke.
Now let's come to petroleum. Petrol is used in light automobiles such as motorcycles. Heavy motor vehicles like trucks run on diesel. Petrol and diesel are obtained from a natural source called petroleum. The word petroleum is derived from petra, which means rocks, and oleum, which means oil. Petroleum is formed from organisms living in sea. As these organisms died, their bodies settled at the bottom of the sea and got covered with layers of clay and sand. Over millions of years, absence of air, High temperature and high pressure transformed these organisms into petroleum and natural gas. The world's first oil well was drilled in Pennsylvania in USA in 1859. Now let's learn refining of petroleum. Petroleum is a dark oily liquid. It has an unpleasant odor. It is a mixture of various constituents such as petroleum gas, petrol, diesel, lubricating oil, paraffin wax, etc. The process of separating various constituents of petroleum is known as refining. It is carried out in petroleum refinery. Many useful substances are obtained from petroleum and natural gas. These are termed as petrochemicals. Due to its great commercial importance, petroleum is also called black gold. Now, let's take a look at natural gas. Natural gas is a very important fossil fuel because it is easy to transport through pipelines. Natural gas is stored under high pressure as compressed natural gas. CNG is now being used for power generations. It's less polluting and a cleaner fuel. In our country, natural gas has been found in Tripura, Rajasthan, Maharashtra and many more. Do you know that some natural resources are limited? Burning of these fuels is a major cause of air pollution. Their use is also linked to global warming. Petroleum Conservation Research Association, called PCRA, also advises tips to save petrol and diesel while driving. These are: drive at a constant and moderate speed as far as possible. Switch off engine at traffic lights or at public place where you have to wait. Ensure correct tire pressure. Ensure regular maintenance of the vehicle. So that was our topic for today. Hope you took interest in it. Thank you.